yourself in when we're prohibited and available in the state of shop.
Hey everybody, Dan Shooter here on Drum Talk TV with Felix Pollard. How are you, Felix?
Good to see you. It's been sorry. Good to see you. It's been
good to see you too. Yeah, it's been a year since we met, and I keep threatening to have him on Drum Talk TV, and all of a sudden a year went by, and we're just standing next to each other, not realizing it. We both looked, whoa, which was really cool. Now, in case you've been under a rock for a while or away on a flying saucer, so that you know a little bit about what Felix has done. He's played with Lionel Richie, Sheila E, Jennifer Hudson. You've been busy.
Man, God is faithful. I have fortunately just been able to be busy and keep busy and keep trying to inspire others with what I do, the gift that's been gifted.
Right. What are you doing now?
I call it being in hustle mode. I'm not out on tour. Got a couple projects. I have a rock project that I'm working on with a couple guys, George Evans, JJ Robert Smith, and I have another project that I'm working on that's kind of secretive right now, but it's going to be big.
If you tell me, I won't tell anyone. I just put everything on Facebook, so I don't have to tell anyone.
Right. Well, start working, rehearsing with Eddie Murphy on Monday.
With Eddie Murphy?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
The comedian.
So you do comedy too?
No. But that being.
Yeah.
No,
that's cool. What's he doing?
He's getting ready to put a show together where he's singing, and he has legendary artists. One of the artists is Stevie Wonder, who's going to be coming in on the show, and it's still in some of the ground, still kind of the level of putting the show together, but it's going to be really good. He's a really good writer. Really good writer.
That's cool. Let me ask you this.
Yes.
For people who aren't real familiar with your playing, and I know he's a very diverse drummer, which is why he's been able to play with all these different artists. But if there was one song, one video out there that you would say, yeah, if you want to see what I'm all about beyond the drums, check this out, what would it be?
Beyond the drums?
Behind the drums.
Oh, behind the drums. There's a tour I did with Clay Aiken. It was called the Jukebox Tour.
Okay.
You know, like the antique jukebox in one of the diners. You go and put a quarter in there.
Yeah. Well, it was a nickel back then. Oh.
All right, well, I don't want to date me.
Okay.
I don't want to date me. So I would put like a quarter or 50 cents in there. And you could go and find music ranging from 40 or 50 years. You know, the 50s, the 60s, the Righteous Brothers, Motown,
Ohio
Elvis,
Players, stuff like that.
Ohio Players, the Commodores, Stevie Wonder, Aretha Franklin. So it was a period of music where it was like 96 different pieces of music.
Wow.
The show was like a 2-hour show. We did the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, Elvis, 80s, 90s, into the year 2000. You know.
Wow. Let's talk about drums a little bit.
Okay.
To be that diverse and play that many styles with so many different colors and flavors and languages and dialects, what do you suggest to all the drummers watching to be able to acquire those sort of tools in their toolbox?
Listen to as much music as you can, different styles of music, even if it's something that you don't necessarily or particularly like a lot. Get a feel for it. Know the formula for it. Know, you know, because you may get a call to play a straight ahead gig. And if you can't swing at all or even have the concept of a blues shuffle or a jazz or, you know, it's kind of hard to work.
Yeah.
You know, and I enjoy working with other artists. Of course, now I'm more interested in playing some of the music that I want to play. But listen to stuff that you don't normally listen to, and go see other people.
Right.
You know, go see other people. That's what I would really suggest that to you.
No, that's cool because I think today's best drummers do just that. They mix in a lot of flavors, even if it's just for one fill and one song. You take someone like Ray Luzier from Korn,
Yes.
and all of a sudden you hear, whoa, was that calypso there I heard for a second? You know, or jazz or whatever.
Well, one of my favorite guys that that was very exemplary in that was Greg Bissonette.
Yeah.
Greg Bissonette, when I first saw him, he was playing with David Lee Roth's band. You know, he had the tights and the rock.
And it's easy to stereotype and say he's that guy. That's got to be him.
But then I saw him play at the Baked Potato, and
it was all jazz.
It was jazzy and it was fusiony, and he played the language of the music.
Right. Was he wearing tights?
No, not the Baked Potato. He's wearing jeans and some like flat shoes, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
And you know, there are guys that, you know, that have mastery, and this is nothing, not a put down of anyone that's mastered a particular genre, but, you know, mix it in there. You know, it's like the gumbo.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think you can master any particular genre until you learn and pull from other genres, because all music is influenced by other music.
Absolutely.
So how else could you learn, you know?
Absolutely. I totally agree.
What do you got coming up?
Like I said, the Eddie Murphy thing is coming up. Working on my own rock project with a group of guys. This is something I'm really, really excited about. This year, I'm going to start playing out a lot more. Good. Just with some of my own personal, you know, friends that I want to just play with. And my wife's a minister. Hi, honey. She just got back from Kenya. She did some teaching and some mission work there. And I want to help. So whenever I play, when I play out, I'm going to have a theme of when people come, bring and donate shoes, or bring T-shirts, or a coat, or whatever the theme is I'm feeling, and help people that are less fortunate. And
that's great.
Right now, my whole mission, and I love music, but I want to help someone else. I want to help someone that's less fortunate, because especially here in America, what we call poverty is completely different
than real poverty.
Real poverty is. And I don't like to say real something.
I know what you mean.
But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But so right now I'm just really excited about helping someone else, helping the younger drummers be inspired by the music and what they do, and moving it forward.
Cool.
Moving it forward.
Now, I don't know what it is as I say this, but Felix is going to give me a website right here that you can see now, so they can check out everything they need to know about that. Absolutely. So that they can support it, read about it, pass it on, get involved in all that stuff.
All of that is coming. I'm a big Facebooker, Felix Pollard at Facebook, and you can follow me on Twitter, Felix D-Kat, Felix D-Kat 11 at Twitter.
Very cool. Thanks for joining us. We'll do a much more in-depth interview about your whole career when we have time to either sit down in my living room in Vegas or somewhere away from some of the noise.
I'll come to Vegas and play some golf. Only if you can find me a golf course.
Oh, yeah.
Come to Vegas.
Are you good?
In golf, I think you have pro and like amateur. So
right.
I'm like hanging around.
Yeah. I play in like the low 70s. If it gets warmer than that, I won't play.
Okay, you see, I'm looking like, oh my goodness, what?
And my favorite hole is the watermill hole.
Man,
we'll play some golf for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, I would love to come to Vegas, or when I'm in town, I would love to come and hang out. We sit and chop it up and
great.
You know, inspire each other.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll jam.
Yes. Oh, that's always good.
Cool. Hand drums, drum kit, whatever you want to do.
Djembe, traditional African, everything.
I have a drum case full of 17-ounce empty water bottles filled with different sized rice and dried beans, shakers. I got all that garbage.
All percussion.
Yeah.
It's all percussion, man. You would be surprised some of the things that I find myself playing.
Cool.
That make
we'll explore that and show it on the show.
Great. That's fine.
All right, great. Thanks for joining us.
Not a problem.
Thank you, everybody, for watching Felix Pollard and myself here on Drum Talk TV.